Well, hello, everyone. This is Lynn Hamilton, your lead instructor at Samson Properties, along with my little friend, my Cardinal. We want to bring you in this quick video some overview of the daily tasks that matter, which is your to-do list. And it also gives you the tracking for the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this amazing little worksheet is available for you in two places. One, in Cardinal Nest, under the resource tab, which is where you can find almost everything, but it is listed as daily tasks that matter. You'll see the little color top on it, or in the search box, you can just go ahead and type in daily tasks, and boom, it will come up for you to download and print out. So let's take a quick peek at to what's on it, why, and how to best use it. So the first thing is they are designed to be a weekly worksheet. This is your work schedule for the week of. Obviously, put the week in there. We always ask you in the first box, what is the one thing that's on your radar that you absolutely need to get done this week? Whether it's a tech thing, whether it's a new learning trail, what is it that's on your radar that's your priority to get done? Then we have a little Sunday through Saturday for you to block in or write in what are the hours that you are willing to work as you're working on your business. Working on your business, as you may remember from Jumpstart session 4, we talk about working on your business and in your business. There's a difference. And until you start committing time to work on your business, you will never build the opportunity to work in your business. So check that one out if you haven't already. All right. So also on here are the daily tasks. So let's go through them and talk about them. Obviously, you need to be able to log in to your Bold Trails or your Lofty database. You want to check the Cardinal Nest for anything that's new, either on the dashboard, and then make sure you're up to speed. You want to take a moment to visualize your day. That is a great time to read your affirmations, listen to something motivational, inspirational, and we got lots to choose from. So you got to get your head in the game, got to get right with that. I'm going to ask you then to take some time to either block off to do later or to do it right then, is to listen to or read something inspirational or educational. You are never done learning in the real estate business. I just newsflash for you. I'm going to ask you to block off. That means if you need to set the timer, 30 minutes to go through your business emails. Your personal emails, as we discussed in Jumpstart session 1, your personal email address and your business email address should absolutely be two different accounts. You're on work time, so you're not looking at your personal emails, knowing that everybody in the sun is having a sale. You're focusing on your business email. Is there anything that's come in that you need to be aware of, follow up on, pay attention to? Strictly your business emails at this time. Then, if you're going to do any social media posts like a blog or Facebook or whatever, take a few minutes. Again, if you have to, set a timer, because 10 minutes can get sucked into 2 hours real quick. We all know it can. So make sure that you are checking out what's on social media, but also too, only if you're using it, obviously, but if it's also a good time to go ahead and post a blog. Now, in all of our educational how to listen and learn, especially on my website, I've got everything mapped out for you. You do not need to reinvent the wheel or wonder where something's at. It's between the Cardinal Nest. The backup is on my site, but let me just go ahead and share a thought with you why I'm sending you to my website as well. My website is the same Bold Trails platform that you're using. I've built it out because you, our Samson agents, are my SOI. But I want you to see if this non-techie can boost up her website, you can do the same thing. Again, my platform that I'm using is the same platform you've got. So I've just built it out to talk to and customize to my SOI, which is your agents. But you, in turn, will look at it and go, okay, so which niches am I wanting to specialize in? Jumpstart session 4, by the way. And how can you build your website out to support your marketing niches as well, along with any of your reports or newsletters? Again, Easy breezy. If I can do it, you sure can do it as well. So there you go. All right. The next thing you want to do in your daily checklist of things to get done is to just review your calendar. Take a look at when do you have classes blocked off? Hopefully you've got the Monday morning 10:30 boost. You've got the 2 Thursday classes on there as well that I do. The calendar is full of amazing and wonderful and supportive educational opportunities for you. So there's no excuse whatsoever that you should be lost or not knowing what to do. And I'm building out the step by step. What comes next? What comes next? You got that done? What comes next? That's coming soon. Okay. Then next thing is you want to take a moment to review the transaction status of any of the transactions that you are currently dealing with. If it's a buyer, have you checked at what's new? Have you checked to see if things that you've already taken a look at are even still available so you can update your buyer? Same thing with a seller. Are there new listings that have come on? Has something gone under contract that you guys missed? Why did a consumer choose the other property and not yours? So take a look at your transactions. You should also know every day what day of the contract you are on within the calendar month. All right. So, in other words, let's say you start the contract. I would go to my calendar and I put their last name, Jones, day 1. Next day, Jones, day 2. Next day, Jones, day 3. I had it run through the entire 30 or 45 day of the contract. And I would also highlight or mark if there were what the deadlines were. So at a quick glance, I could monitor and know exactly where on day 6, day 7, this has to be done, completed, turned in, or received. And I was on it. I never had to worry about anything falling through the cracks. So that is a great bonus tip for you to do as well. Okay. Next thing is obviously check your Bright MLS. Just kind of see what's happening in your footprint or in your zip code. You know, how many went under contract, how many were added on. It gives you talking points, and that will become valuable. And again, this is less than 5 minutes to do that task. So there you have it. Also, step back and take a look at, do I need to write any personal notes, thank you notes, birthday cards? And then who are 2 people that I can send out an additional newsletter, tip of the month for a report to? 2. By the way, part of your homework, go buy yourself a roll of stamps. If you do not have a roll of stamps sitting on your desk, you probably should. That will serve as your constant reminder, 1 or 2 a day for the days that you're working in your real estate business. Something needs to go out. Again, emails are great, text messages are great, phone calls are great, but there is nothing better than a good old-fashioned handwritten note with a handwritten on the envelope as well. Because they come home, they're going to get their mail, and it's like junk, trash, bill, junk, trash. Oh, look, handwritten note. They're going to open that first. You'll come by their house 3 months later, and that's still hanging on the refrigerator. Just saying. Okay? It does make a powerful impact. Next thing you want to take a look at is, are you previewing property that has just come on the market? Gang, your job as an agent is to know what's going on in the market. And if you are not going out at least 1 day a week and previewing 2 or 3 homes, you're missing out on what's going on. You're missing the opportunity to have talking points. So if somebody asks you what's going on, you're like, I don't know, I'll pay attention. You need to know. All right. So that's a great thing to do. Also, what is the marketing activity for your day? Referring back, Jumpstart Session 4, we discussed having 4 marketing pillars if you're a full-time agent, 2 to 3 if you're a part-time agent or dual career. Your database is always 1, but where else are you planning on having business come in from? Because we all know listings and properties do not fall from the sky. And when they have, we've all watched The Wizard of Oz, and we know what happens when that house comes crashing down. It's not a good thing. So make sure that as you have picked out your marketing activities, the best way I like to explain it, you've heard me say this before already, Week 1 of the month, you focus on your database. Week 2 of the month, whatever your second pillar is where you focus. Third week of the month, third pillar. Fourth week of the month, fourth pillar. That's going to help you keep your sanity. If not, you are all over the place like running around with like a chicken with your head cut off. So laser focused and go for the bullseye. Make sure you're staying on focus. The next thing that's on the daily task list is to read your contracts, especially if you're brand new and you look at that 12, 15, 18 page contract, whatever it is in your footprint, and you're thinking, holy smokes, this is the perfect time. 15 minutes is all I'm asking. Have one printed out. In fact, what I would do is I would go in, print out everything from a buyer side, everything from a seller side, put it in a 3-ring binder. I'd reach up, pull my binder down, flip off to where I left off, and I'd read one paragraph or one page, however your timing goes, and then ask yourself, if a buyer were to ask me what that meant, what would I say? If the seller were to ask me what that meant, what would I say? If I don't know, I'm going to highlight it, put a Post-it note on it, and be sure to ask my broker, my mentor, the next time I get a chance to talk with them so that I've got that information. Then for a fun wiggle and giggle, read the paragraph and say, I wonder who sued who over what, that paragraph became a required part of the contract. Every paragraph is in there because somebody sued somebody. There you have it. Okay. The last thing on your daily task list is to learn something tech new. So ask yourself, are you up to speed on what Bright, your MLS, can do in terms of searches and all kinds of stuff? Do you need to just listen in on one of the classes they have online? Do you know about Real Scout? If not, dive into Real Scout. Put yourself on there. Let you see what the consumer is seeing. Do you know about First Up? If not, go into Cardinal Nest, find the training that's on it. Sometimes there's live classes, sometimes there's recorded stuff. Be familiar with what those tools can do for your business. Anything else? If you've not done your blog, that's that's technology, but it's marketing. Make sure that you're taking, again, we're talking 15 minutes maybe to address a new tech tool. I'm still learning some new tech stuff, and I'm the non-tech savvy one, but I committed a long time ago that every week I would learn one new thing in the tech department and then one new thing to better my skills for marketing. And I still do it today. So there you go. All right. So those are some of the basic. You can add to it. You can take off from it if you want. But those are the basic daily tasks. And the daily means the days in which you are working in your real estate business. There you go. Next thing we have is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, this is a daily or the days that you are working. 5 calls or contacts to a past client or someone in your SOI. 4 text messages. Spoiler alert, those text messages can be a follow-up to the call that you just made. If they're working and you didn't talk to them, send them a text. Hey, I just left you a message, wanted to say hi, was thinking of you, hope you're doing well, whatever. And if you're stumped on what to say or best taglines, we got you. In Samson University, also on my channel in Samson University, there are 2 great classes. Well, there's a bunch of great classes, but one is the best one-liners and conversation starters. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with scripts because scripts are great when both parties have the script and you can both play along. But most of the time, only one person has the script. And when the other person doesn't respond the same way the script mapped it out, they're at a loss. I would rather teach you and get you comfortable at having conversation starters. There you go. So conversation starters and the best one-liners. The best one-liners you can use in emails, text messages, voicemail messages, Go check it out. You should never be stumped for what to say and how to say it. We got you. We got you. Really do. We got you. All right. Next thing on the 54321 is 3 emails. We would encourage you to send out 3 emails. Hey, I was in your area, thought of you while I was driving around, whatever it is. Just check in and say hello. 2 market snapshots. That's basically a CMA. Now, a great way to do it is the Fruit Bowl in Cardinal Nest Resources, as well as on my website, Agent Resource Center, bonus handouts. There is the Fruit Bowl flyer that you can use. And the Listen and Learn is the mini series of how to use the Fruit Bowl. There you go. You got lots of ways to use it. There you go. Easy as can be. You also have Core Present, which is part of your Bowl Trails platform that you can tap in, pull one out. You can pull it from RPR and just, hey, wanted to run this past you. It's my annual review for you, or however you want to verbiage it. Get it out. Okay. And then the one on the 54321 is to add one new contact into your database. Now, Jumpstart session 3, we talk about the database. We tell you how to break it down, how to categorize it. There's 4 categories in your database. There's your SOI, and then we tell you how to break that down. Transaction partners, service providers, and other agents. Frankly, I don't care who you add to your database. It could be one of any of them. But the consistency of building and adding to your database is what we're getting at with you. Okay. It's the consistency. Now, I will tell you, every time agents tackle this and start doing it consistently, within a couple of weeks, they've got business coming out of their ears, which is not a bad thing to have happen. So there you have it. There is the tips on the time to sharpen your skills, your daily tasks and what to do, your 54321. And on the back side, it allows you to run it for day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5 of your work week. There you go. Hope that helps. Go print it out. Use it as a worksheet. We're visual. We need to have stuff in writing. You can have it digitally as well because you can download it. It's a PDF, and you can have it on your computer, however you best work with it. There you go. Remember, we're here for you. And I don't care what you know. I want to know, what are you doing with what you know? Go make it a great day. Here's to your success. Bye for now. Tweet, tweet. See you later.